Got any ideas?
All right. So that Supergirl. So it was like, oh my god, it was just, oh my god, it was just terrible. Absolutely fucking terrible. Now, I'm gonna go back to like season two. Season two of Supergirl was crazy. It was dope, and it wasn't too bad. Season three just completely fell off. It's like, what the hell did they do? Like, all right, she was depressed because Monel left, right? For the first couple of episodes of season three, I was like, all right, cool, because it makes sense because we all thought he was, well, we knew he probably didn't die because the wormhole opened up, but she didn't know. So it was like, okay, so she was depressed for a little bit because Monel was gone, right? So it just kind of like went from good to bad. Like the only part that I liked it was the Rain when Rain defeated her at the mid-season finale. That was dope, and it was hyping up the fight. Really dope. Later on, they kind of just went haywires with it, and it was like, come on now, like not that many people got that much like time into it. Like I understand it's Supergirl, and it has to revolve around her, but the whole thing was terrible because you kept on talking about relationships, breakups, sadness, job, and it was terrible. It was like it shouldn't have to be 99% relationship talk, and no, it's supposed to revolve around the story and stuff. Okay, we had them talk about Wynn's mom, and Wynn's mom showed up, right? I liked it. That was kind of like an interesting touch to it. Felt like they could have did a little bit more with it, but it was fine. And then when they did the whole James Olsen thing, he's talking about how he was black, how is when black people see him, no, I'm sorry, when cops see him, they look at him a certain way and stuff, and he felt that way all his life and stuff. That was cool. I like how he was explaining that into motion and stuff. He was explaining to Lena about it. Now I really do like the whole him and Lena thing was clicking. Like, I kind of like it and stuff. Even though we're gonna probably see a departure in season 4, it's gonna probably be like some sort of breakup between them because apparently Lena is holding secrets and stuff because she's still holding on to this rock and stuff. But I mean, the part where it kind of bugged me out when all 4 of them was sitting at the in Catco, they was all talking about female problems. I'm sitting here and I'm like, come on now, what is this? What y'all don't? Why y'all even showing this? Like, come on now. It's like, yeah, I'm going through problems too. Oh my god, I'm like, come on, just get to the story, get more into it and stuff. Like, what's happening? Then Rain. Now, I didn't have a problem with Rain. I think Rain was perfect. I think the character was great. I just didn't like too much of the fact that they kind of butchered it and was like, well, she's inside Sam, and then, she has to take care of Ruby, and it has a whole split and stuff. Now, if they kind of did the whole Black Kryptonite thing, and they separated like the two beings, I felt like well, technically they did do that, but they just botched it. And they just used like some sort of mysterious glowing rock, and it just kind of like separated them. But technically it didn't, because you had these 3 women who just brought her back somehow. And I was like, see, I felt like they shouldn't have been needed. I think it should have just been Rain herself just dominating and wrecking everything, and her holding on to like the dark fortress of solitude. I think that would have been better if it would have been her, rather than having those 3 and stuff like that. Like, I didn't quite like it too much. I think that shit was terrible. I did like that them introducing like Kara's mom, which we all know her from Smallville as playing as Lois Lane, if not that many people remember from back then, but we all know her as Lois Lane. That's why I was like, oh, surprised. I was like, oh, I remember you, stuff like that. So I was really cool about that. And then leading on to like tonight's finale, oh my god, it was just It was so bad. Like, how you gonna have her do some flash shit and gonna go through some portal? Like, Riff, the wind open up the portal. He goes through. She goes through and stuff. And after for a while, oh, she flash pointed it now. So it's like, yeah. So she saved everybody from dying because it was like, oh, I gave up. I didn't do what I was supposed to do. I kind of killed and stuff. And it's like, hello. If Superman can, once in a while kind of kill, you can do it too. So it's like, come on now, because we seen in comics and stuff, like, Superman's killed. You ain't no stranger to it either. But I forgot, she's nerfed, so there's that. But yeah, I was like, she gonna do some Flashpoint type shit, go back in time, stop everything and save her. I was like, boo. Boo. It should have been like some sort of epic fight or something crazy. Not that. That was terrible. I was like, oh. But then the part when they grabbed the rock, and then after fall, they was in that space dimension, I call it, like that little space dimension that they was in and stuff, and then Sam gaining the power of a Kryptonian. I felt like they could have did more with that. I felt that maybe if they probably would have had, maybe even Rain should have been defeated or something. Maybe Sam should have had kept the power, or maybe it should have been I don't know. I felt like they should have kind of did something, because I kind of liked it, Sam's character, but I guess for story reasons the whole segment was butchered and stuff. Made her drink the water and stuff, and then she just disintegrates. Whoa! So now, the part when, towards the end, I didn't like the fact that James Olsen wanted to reveal himself and say, I'm Guardian. Yeah, I didn't like that at all. I didn't like it at all. Because it's like, hello, people gonna jump you. People gonna find, well, they already know who you are. So it's like, what? Oh, I'm Guardian. I didn't like that shit at all. I was like, nah, man. He should have just stayed as the man underneath the mask, protecting people and doing his job. You gonna reveal your face. I didn't like that shit at all. And then the whole ending with Kara becoming like, well, the dark side. You could say like all of her emotions, her evil emotions, I guess, that she had bottled up or whatever, that kind of like dispersed, and now we're gonna probably see like a Bizarro Supergirl and stuff. So, I mean that might be interesting, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Season 3 of Supergirl, this shit was just bad. It was god awful. Season 1 was great. Season 2 was good. 3 was god awful, terrible. And it was like, because again, you was talking about relationships, breakups and stuff. Only person I kind of was a little bit annoyed was with Alex. Okay, Alex is, she wanted to be a mom and stuff. She didn't want to still stay with the DEA, and over the marriage and stuff. Well, the proposal between her and Maggie kind of, fell from grace and stuff. So, that's when she was like, she wanted to be a mom and stuff. So I was like, I guess. And then John Jones, who stepped down of being the director and stuff because he wanted to experience life and other things. I was alright with that. I was kind of cool with that. Like, him stepping down and him really truly experiencing other parts of the world and stuff, truly understanding a lot more. So I was alright with that. But her being directive, I don't know. I feel like it might be bad, but maybe she might prove me wrong. Because again, I'm not taking no shots out at any of the characters, the actors. Because I will forever like the show, and to a degree, I will respect the show and stuff. But the story itself of this season was garbage. It was flat awful garbage. Like I didn't enjoy. I only enjoyed only a few segments. I really enjoyed Kara meeting her mom again. I enjoyed that part, and them having a reunion. That was good. James Olsen explaining stuff that was going about him. I liked it. John Jones and his father and the whole Martian origin. I really enjoyed that too. That was pretty good. When having some sort of form of closure, that was kind of it was alright. I was cool with that. And then the whole part with when John's father was like, he was losing his mind a little bit, and the control was going all over the place. and she just started, Kara just started bringing up, oh yeah, you left me, I pumped my heart out. That shit was annoying, like, and then the whole constant, I'm sorry I left you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I'm so, like, come on with that. It's over. He went through a wormhole. He said it was 7 years since he was there. He comes back and it's like, what you expect? What you expect? The man moved on. What you expect? But I want you. We could be friends. And it was, no, it was terrible. Like, we all know from season 1, poor Win was cocked out, where to the point where he tried to force himself on the Hunt. He was like, no, when I said stop. Then James, poor James, it was terrible with James. Oh, I like you, James. I like you too, Kara. Nah, let's not do it. Yeah, let's not do it. Like, what? That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. But with freaking this dude, it was even more kind of terrible. It was like, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. No, please. That was just, oh my God. Like I said, season 3 was, I enjoyed few segments, few parts of it, but the constant nonsense and crap that was going on this season, it was god awful terrible, man. It was freaking god awful terrible. Like, I kind of did not like this season. So I rate this season a 2. It's a hard 2. It would have been a 1 if they didn't add like the stuff that I kind of was liking. But this season is a 2. They need to get it together in season 4. Like, I'm not having it. This sucker was a 2. So, oh, this channel is now renowned as Valtorious the Awoken. So, if you like what you heard what you like, you know, please subscribe, share, do all that wonderful stuff, and I'll catch you later.
Perfect.